Hey, so in response to just questions I've gotten about how you get off of plateau when you're trying to lose weight, I just wanted to kind of put together a video just of different things that I found that really work for me. So the first thing is if you're wanting to lose weight, you really have to keep track of what you're eating. There's going to be a point, maybe at the beginning of your workout program, you're doing really good and you're not really keeping track of what you're eating, but you're losing weight. There's going to come a point where you're going to hit a plateau and you're going to stop losing. Maybe it's that last 10 or 15 pounds, but once you reach that point, you will need to keep track of what you're putting in your body. So one thing I recommend is myfitnesspal.com. There are other calorie counters. You might find one on your phone that you really like. You might find a different system that works for you, but you have to keep track of what you're putting in your body. The nice thing about MyFitnessPal is their database of food is really extensive. So, I ate at Red Robin last week and had a turkey burger, and they had that on there. I didn't have to look it up online. So that makes it really simple. Now for MyFitnessPal, you'll enter in, your weight, how much you want to lose, your activity level, and they'll give you a daily calorie. I think when I don't work out and I want to lose weight, my daily calorie intake is like 1,800 calories. So when I do work out, I'm just adding those calories on. So basically, it's super simple. Anybody can use it. That's my first tip to people that have reached a plateau. Is to really keep track of what you're eating and make sure you're staying within your allotted calories to lose weight. Now, if you feel like you're doing that and you've honestly taken a look at yourself and you're doing that, because we tend to want to lie to ourselves and pretend like we're doing everything we need and that it's somebody else's fault that we can't lose weight. So if you really are doing that, and you still are, having a hard time losing pounds. The other thing I recommend is calorie cycling. So, just like working out, you wouldn't do arms, every day. You wouldn't do your legs every day. We switch things up. And that's one of the cool things about the programs that we're doing that Beachbody puts out is they're already tailored to that. So you'll have your cardio days, you'll have your arm day, you'll have your leg day, you'll have your back day, whatever. So kind of the same thing applies to the food we eat. If you're really strict and sticking to 1,800 calories every day, you might need to shift that around a little bit. So basically what calorie cycling is, you're kind of you're keeping the same calorie average throughout the week, but you might go up and down on certain days, but you're always leveling out to that average. So say, you have a 2,000 calorie a day diet. So for Monday, go ahead and do your 2,000 calories. For Tuesday, try and do 1,700. Then Wednesday, you're going to take those 300 calories that were deficit and you're going to add them. So you'll do 2,300 on Wednesday. And then Thursday, do 2,000 again. Friday, a lot of people like to eat out on Friday. So do 2,500. And then Saturday and Sunday, make up those extra 500 calories. So do 1,800 and then 1,700. And if you're over or under a bit, it's not that big a deal. But the basic gist of it is you're kind of tricking your body by switching things up. So you're averaging the same calories for the week, but some days will be higher and some days will be lower. So try that. And it can be as simple as, Tuesday, I'm going to not have my snack, and then Wednesday, I'm going to have 2 snacks. So it doesn't have to be difficult, but you do need to be keeping track of what you're eating, because we never remember everything. That's just the way it works. We always put things in our mouths and we forget that we ate them. So really keep track. Another thing that I'm just starting to do, so I'm not an expert, is intermittent fasting. So I mean, you can look it up. There's tons of information on YouTube. I have a video about it. The basic gist of it is you're fitting in a fast in your week. So again, the same thing with calorie cycling. You're never going a day without your allotted calories. You're just kind of shifting things around a bit. So how that looks for me is Sunday, I get all my calories in, so say like 1,800 calories because it's my rest day. So I eat all 1,800 calories, but I eat it before 5. So I stop eating at 5. And then from 5 on Sunday to 5 p.m. on Monday, I don't eat anything. I might have some green tea with a little stevia or water, because I'm not super obsessive, but some people just do water. So then Monday night rolls around, it's 5 o'clock. So from 5 to 10 Monday night, I eat my probably 2,100 calories because I'm going to work out. So you're still getting that same amount of calorie for the day, but you're kind of tricking your body. So it's another thing that might just kind of tilt the scale enough for you to go over that plateau. Other things you could try that are just really simple. No carbs after lunch. Just try cutting all your carbs out of dinner. That might be kind of difficult, but try it for a week and see if that kind of tips stuff for you. Another thing that you could try is going to bed hungry. So instead of, feeding your body at night when you're hungry, let it eat your fat store. Now you want to be careful, obviously, for those of you that are doing really intense programs. If the next morning rolls around, you might not have much energy. You might have to eat something before you work out. But again, it's going to be something that you've got to find what works for you to get over your plateau. The thing that works for you might not be what works for other people. So you got to keep that in mind. An easy way to cut calories is to not drink your calories. That's just, lattes, soda, even juice in the morning. If you cut that out, you will cut out a bunch of calories. So just switch for a week to drinking water. Another thing that might help you is not drinking coffee and not drinking your diet sodas or, taking your artificial sweeteners. We have this idea in our head because it's diet or it's calorie free that it's a beneficial thing, but a lot of studies have shown that artificial sweeteners that aren't natural have an adverse effect on your body's blood sugar. And when our blood sugar spikes, our body tends to store fat. So, cutting out artificial sweeteners and really cutting out the sugar in your diet you'll probably really see an effect on the number on the scale. So those are just some tips that I have, some things that have worked for me. Try them. See if it works. It's, fitness, health and fitness and getting to, where we want to be. It's all about experimenting with what works for you. Everybody's body's different. Everybody's personality is different. Something that might be super easy for one person and totally get them where they want to be might not work for the next person. It's just, you really have to see what works for you. I always recommend Shakeology to people too, because it's nutrition simplified. It can't get any easier. It tastes amazing. You get your daily fruits and veggies, and it has been the one thing that's helped curb my cravings and really gotten me to my goal weight. So as always, if you want information or Shakeology samples, you can hit me up, but I hope those tips help. And message me. You can find me on Facebook if you need more help. So, okay, see you guys later.